I'm Thomas from Communications Station for Kids. Today we're going to be talking about reality television. I have reporters here today to talk about what really goes on and off set. We all love the focus of reality shows and are thirsty for drama, comedy, and sometimes tragedy of the show. But what really goes on when America is not watching? Is their behavior the same or is it different? Is the drama exaggerated or just natural? Let us dive onto the world beyond the camera with Charlie filling in for Tommy, reporting on reality TV. First question, what is some reality shows that may not be realistic?
Well, to name a few are The Biggest Loser, Dance Moms, Toddlers and Tiaras, The American Idol, Bachelorette, and Jersey Shore.
Okay. Second question, what's the public's perspective on these shows?
Well, shows like Dance Moms and Toddlers and Tiaras, the general public thinks that the kids are being pushed too much and that the parents or moms are going overboard with it all.
Okay. Now, are the characters on these shows paid to start drama?
Well, to name one, Jersey Shore are paid to act inappropriately as they do.
Okay. Thank you for coming,
Thanks
Charlie.
for having me.
See you later. Next, we have Cindy reporting on Fear Factor. It's amazing what people do for money. For a $50,000 prize, Fear Factor has had numerous contestants eat disgusting things and perform dangerous stunts. This show features unbelievable challenges and are both dangerous and can damage your body mentally and physically. I have Cindy reporting on Fear Factor once again. You mentioned before contestants eat disgusting things. What are some of the disgusting things?
Just to name a few, snakes, scorpions, worms, bees, roaches, grasshoppers, tarantulas, all types of liver, and bug larvae.
Okay. What are some of the terrifying stunts shown on Fear Factor?
Plummeting more than a few stories down a building, diving 3 stories down ice-cold water, chased by wildfire, driving a car into the ocean, and this is just a few that goes on.
How does it affect your body physically and mentally?
It affects your body because you can try all these stunts, and since they say that you shouldn't try this, some kids just think it's interesting. Mentally, because it just hurts them.
Okay. After watching an episode, does it affect younger viewers?
I think this impacts younger viewers because it's like the concept of monkey see, monkey do. The APA mentions that violence in media affects young adults and often leads to aggressive behavior. The APA suggests that some children will mimic the actions of a character as a teenager and throughout adulthood.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy, for coming on Reporting on Fear Factor.
Thank you for having me.
Bye. Okay. Fear Factor presents dangerous stunts and can influence them to harm themselves. Even after explaining that these stunts may not be attempted, some children don't understand how dangerous it truly is. This is not the only one that has unwanted influences on children, such as Toddlers and Tiaras. Toddlers and Tiaras, a popular television show on TLC, has been the subject of many controversial issues. The program follows several young pageant girls on their quest to win the beauty pageants and highlights the intense pressures put on them by their mothers. Lately, the show has been featured on the cover of People magazine and well as discussed in many news stories. I have Rachel reporting on Toddlers and Tiaras. Toddlers and Tiaras, a popular television show on TLC, has been the subject of many controversial issues. The program follows several young pageant girls on their quest to win beauty pageants, and it highlights the intense pressures put on them by their mothers. Lately, the show has had featured on the cover of People magazine and as well as being discussed in many news stories. First question, what are some of the controversies on the show?
Well, one of the controversies is pageant crack and go-go juice are fed to the pageant girls by their mothers.
What's pageant crack and go-go juice?
Well, pageant crack is 2 bags of pixie sticks used to keep the pageant children awake and energetic during pageants. Go-go juice is a mixture of Red Bull and Mountain Dew created by Elena, our Honey Boo Boo's mother, after she decided that pageant crack was not sufficient enough to keep her daughter alert.
Do you think caffeine and sugar is bad for such little girls?
Well, the American Academy of Pediatrics explained that giving a young child too much caffeine and sugar can lead to addiction and physical dependence, and more severely, cardiovascular and neurological problems.
Okay. Are there any other issues on the show?
Yes, a lot of people say that the girls are growing up too fast, such as getting flippers, which are fake teeth, padding, spray tans, waxings, fake hair, and a Dolly Parton costume or other inappropriate outfits.
What are some people saying about the show?
Well, they're saying that young girls who are barely 4 years old are being forced to grow up too quickly. According to New York-based licensed clinical social worker Mark Seichel, little girls are supposed to play with dolls, not be dolls. Also, little girls are confused as to what they should like and what they should be doing. Girls are feeling the pressure to grow up far too quickly.
Why are the mothers doing that?
Well, a lot of people say that mothers are living through their daughters, such as one of the girls, Paisley. Her mom, Wendy, said, "I love living vicariously through my 3-year-old daughter, Paisley." And they were questioning her parenting motives because of that.
Does this impact the girls?
Yes, because when adults take over the lives of their children to live vicariously through them, it robs children of their inherent right to discover and embrace who they are and who a parent wants them to be. This kind of mother-daughter enmeshment can have long-term psychological repercussions, claimed Dr. Gregory Jantz, parenting psychologist.
What does the public think of the show?
A lot of people aren't happy with the show, and they're signing petitions because they think that the girls are growing up too fast, and a lot of people want to stop the show.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Despite its popularity, Toddlers and Tiaras promotes many negative messages and extremely controversial. Other reality shows have been in the limelight as well as for negative reasons, like The Biggest Loser. The premise of The Biggest Loser reality show is overweight people who are put against each other in the weight loss championship. The winner is awarded a huge check of $250,000, but to win the large amount, they have to drop some large number, weight that is. Doctors, nutritionists, and physicians worry that the extreme weight loss can be dangerous. This is Jacob reporting on The Biggest Loser. How can this extreme weight loss be dangerous to the contestants? I thought weight loss was good for people.
Weight loss is good for people, but not this extreme kind. According to Carol Wolin Ricklin, the University of Texas Medical School, they're talking about people who have been inactive and are not in good shape, and boom, automatically subjecting them to this stress, she told LiveScience.com. Things are going to happen, she says.
What are some of the negatives of The Biggest Loser?
In season 8 and 9 alone, 4 people were hospitalized from stress put on them from The Biggest Loser. Also, viewers may not focus on these accidents, but instead on the massive weight loss and feel bad about their own weight. Dr. Robert Kushner, director of the Northwestern University of Comprehensive Center of Obesity, reminds people that the contestants may be exercising for 5 to 6 hours a day. Also, they're removed from life's pressures like work and kids.
Who lost the most weight ever? How much did they lose?
Eric Choplin lost the most weight, and he lost 204 pounds.
Wow. What happened to him after the show?
He gained all the weight back. Kushner says that weight loss so quickly can be regained, as it is often the case on The Biggest Loser.
Thank you, Jake, for coming in today. The Biggest Loser may give the wrong idea about losing weight only to the general public. According to health professionals, they may find themselves feeling inferior when they are in fact losing weight in a healthier way for the contestants. The Biggest Loser is not all what it seems. Neither are their housemates on the Jersey Shore. This is Clayton reporting on the Jersey Shore. Viewers of MTV's Jersey Shore think New Jersey is filled with Guidos and Guidettes and fake tans and even faker attitudes. What's the point of the Jersey Shore?
Jersey Shore is a reality show that takes place in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. The show is famous for the crazy behavior of its cast, including acts like smoking, drinking, fighting, and clubbing.
How do New Jerseyans feel of the Jersey Shore?
Some people from New Jersey are embarrassed about the show because of the way the cast of characters act and how they talk about Jersey girls and guys. But some people from New Jersey enjoy the show and think it's great for the state. Most of the people who dislike the show are the people that live on the shore or near Seaside Heights and don't appreciate the stereotypes or generalizations. They urge the housemates to return to New York.
What two shows have fallen from the Jersey Shore?
This show is pretty much over, but it has sprouted into two shows, Snooki and JWoww and the Pauly D Project. Snooki and JWoww is all about them having one last hurrah because Snooki is pregnant and she wants to have fun and party while she still can. The Pauly D Project is his entire DJ career and his $3 million deal he has with 50 Cent and their friend Biggie. Some other things that came from the Jersey Shore, like Cookie and Robbie E. from Impact Wrestling.
Okay. No matter the station or the program, American viewers love the pageantry and drama of reality shows. Viewers have to be careful, however, that the reality show on TV may not be real as it seems. I'm Thomas from Communications Station for Kids.